Topping today's news, the government making plans to go after property owners of shanty towns. Police investigating a suspicious death after a man was found unresponsive in a bar on Broome Street Thursday. PMH gets much needed donation for a new brain surgery equipment, and the annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony turns into a blockbuster event on Thursday. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jarino Saunders. This is your JCN Evening News. It is a pleasure to have you join us. Attorney General and Minister of Legal Affairs, Senator Ryan Pinder, announced new ways the government is tackling the issue of shanty towns and the citizens that rent to them. On Thursday, at the Office of the Prime Minister's weekly press briefing, AG Pinder spoke of how the government intends to take legal action against property owners that are helping to spread these unregulated communities.
Well, certainly one would think that they're not properly registered for what they're undertaking from a business license point of view, and they would have a series of violations on that revenue side, as well as land use. But
Senator Pinder also announced that government will especially target shanty towns located on Crown land. He says the Davis administration will not only remove the shanty towns, but penalize Bahamians that are leasing the land to those renters.
Also, an important component that we're looking to enforce is that a lot of shanty towns, or some of them I should say, especially the ones in some family islands, are on Crown land that is leased to Bahamians. For instance, agricultural land. We know of a few that are leased property to Bahamians for agricultural purposes, but being utilized with shanty towns on them, which is a clear violation of the lease. We're looking to enforce that, to terminate those leases because they're non-compliant with the terms of the lease, and to address the shanty towns on those properties.
The demolition of unregulated communities known as shanty towns has been ongoing since the Davis administration announced its mission to crack down on such communities. The death of a 45-year-old male found unresponsive inside a bar on Broome Street off Blue Hill Road has prompted a police to launch an investigation into circumstances surrounding his untimely demise. According to reports, the male was discovered sometime around 9:45 p.m. on Thursday with visible injuries to the body. Police investigations continue into this matter. In other crime news, police launched an investigation into a shooting incident which has resulted in a 35-year-old male being shot Thursday night on Lady Slipper Avenue off Soldier Road. Police say around 9:50 p.m. the victim was standing on the exterior of a residence on Lady Slipper Avenue when a dark-colored Japanese vehicle pulled alongside him and the occupants opened fire in his direction, resulting in him being shot to the left leg and the right ankle. The victim was taken to hospital via a private vehicle where he is listed in stable condition. Police are aggressively searching for the suspects responsible for this incident. If you have any information that can assist the police with this or any other criminal matter, you're asked to call 911, 919, CID at 502-9991 or 2, or you can call anonymously if you don't want to be known at Crime Stoppers 328-TIPS, 328-8477. Police are now reporting that wanted suspect, 22-year-old Christopher Alfred Ramsey, who was wanted by the Criminal Investigations Department for questioning regarding a murder, has been captured. Ramsey, pictured here, captured, is 22 years old of Water Street in the Big Pond community. He had evaded police but is now in custody. Meanwhile, the police have released another wanted poster, this time for a 33-year-old female, Felicia Wilmot, who is wanted for questioning in relation to fraud. Wilmot's, seen here, has a last known address of Ghana Estates. Police are reminding residents that it is illegal to harbor individuals wanted by the authorities, as you risk facing criminal charges as well. If you know the whereabouts of Miss Felicia Wilmot, you are asked to contact the police immediately. $10,000 was donated to the Princess Margaret Hospital Foundation for the procurement of a crucial craniotome tool, which will be a vital tool, a vital instrument to be used for delicate neurosurgical procedures, enabling precision and efficiency in the hands of skilled medical professionals, according to a press release by the Public Hospital Authority. It says the tool which you can see here, is expected to enhance the hospital's capabilities in neurosurgery and spine procedures, providing essential support for patients dealing with brain and spine injuries within the Princess Margaret Hospital operating theater. Chairman of the foundation, Dr. Magnus Ekididi, professed sincere thanks to the donors, stating that such donations make a tangible difference in the medical work of staff at the Princess Margaret Hospital, particularly in cases involving brain and spine injuries where quick action and the right equipment are paramount. And finally in this segment, today, December 1st, is World AIDS Day, the international day dedicated to raising awareness for HIV and AIDS. Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Michael Dovell, shared the following thoughts during a press briefing today to celebrate the occasion and the medical leaps and bounds made by the National HIV and AIDS Program.
And my ministry can report that we have shown remarkable progress in the decline of new cases of HIV. Newly reported HIV cases diagnosed in our country decreased by 63% between 2012 and 2022. More people who are living with HIV are accessing life-saving medication. The total number of persons in treatment increased nearly threefold from 1,047 cases in 2012 to 3,017 cases in 2022. Thanks to the government, medication is free of charge to all patients, whether they access these services privately or publicly.
Minister Dovell used the press briefing to officially announce the launch of the distribution of OraQuick, a single-use at-home HIV test.
Today, I am very proud to launch the newest HIV testing modality in the country, oral HIV self-testing. Oral HIV self-testing allows people to make consent or conformed consent and to know their status at home or in their private location and allow persons to take charge of their own health. The National HIV Program, in partnership with the Pan American Health Organization, Caribbean Medical Labs, Ports International, and DeMarco Foundation played a significant role in bringing the oral HIV self-test, OraQuick, to a point that is available for HIV testing in the Bahamas.
OraQuick, the first of its kind, is a medical breakthrough used to kickstart the World AIDS Day celebrations. Minister Dovell also used the occasion to celebrate the late Dr. Perry Gomez, former Minister of Health and the creator of the National HIV/AIDS Program. We'll take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.